Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're in the middle of Ask Yee. Hello, who's this?
This is Kiki.
Kiki, do you want me? Do you love me? I know you hear that all the time.
Buddy.
She's like, okay.
Yeah,
What's your
Hey,
question
Kiki.
for Yee?
Good morning. I've talked to you guys before and called in. This is work related, so I just wanted a professional opinion.
Okay.
Good morning to you all, Angela.
Good morning,
Charlamagne,
Kiki.
and DJ Envy.
Peace. Good morning.
So I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for almost 20 years, and I'm an oncology nurse. And I've been at this particular organization for over a year. Last July is when I started at this organization, and we're a really small office. This particular doctor, keeps calling me by someone else's name.
Wow.
And so at first I was like, okay, I do have a very similar name to my peer. Her name is Keena. I'm Kiana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand they're very similar. But we all wear name badges that are eye level. We have to wear name badges. In the office we're in, it's just her and I. We're the only two nurses there. Everybody else is in a different department. So she keeps doing it. Like, she keeps calling me her name, and I'll correct her. Oh, I'm Kiana, or I'll point to my name badge, or, oh, yeah, everybody gets it mixed up. But at this point, now you're just confusing us as individuals. Because yesterday she was telling me something, and I was like, oh, that wasn't me. And she was like, oh, that was Keena. Now, mind you, the other nurse is much taller than me, much more voluptuous than me. I'm like 5'1", like I'm much smaller. So like there's visual differences between the two of us as well. So I just really want to kind of have a conversation because now it's kind of feeling like disrespect. Like,
all right.
You just don't want to take the time to really learn my name.
Because it's a small office. You work with us all the time, every single day. And at a certain point, it feels like, okay, acknowledge me as a human being.
Period.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
And I'm not trying to be rude because I'm in the South and, you know, they do things a lot different here. And, you know, it's the yes ma'ams and that, you know, Southern charm and all of that. I'm from the North, you know, so for me it's like, now you're rude. Now I'm going to give you the same energy because she came into the break room while I'm on my lunch break yesterday and I'm looking at my phone and she started calling me the wrong name. I ignored her. Now I'm just ignoring you until you say my name.
I think.
Then she finally said my name, and then I looked up, and then we had a conversation.
Okay, was the conversation about that or about something else?
No, it was work related, which she shouldn't be in there talking to me on my break. But okay, I'll take it. You know.
And so Kiki, this is what I would recommend that you do. You need to tell her how you feel disrespected when she does that. You have to have a real conversation, like. Schedule a time to even discuss it and sit down and address it so she knows how serious it is. Now, I can't say for sure whether or not she's doing this on purpose, but what we do know is that you feel disrespected. And so I think the best thing for you to do is address it head on because you don't want to have these subliminal things happening. You don't want to feel away every single day that you come to work. You don't want to have that affect the relationship at work. And I think if after that it continues to be an issue, then you need to go to somebody higher. But I would say have that conversation. You listen, I'm not saying that you're doing this on purpose, but I do feel disrespected when you confuse the two of us. We're the only two nurses here. It is a small office. My name, you said you're Kiana, right?
Yeah.
My name is Kiana. If there's a little word game thing you need to do to remember that, but I'm Kiana. And so I just want to make sure that we clarify that because I would hate for us to have any tension over the fact that I'm feeling disrespected. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there and moving forward, let's make a real effort for you to not mistake us for each other because, you know, it doesn't feel good for me. And I would definitely have that conversation because I think if after you do that, it continues to be a problem, then it's personal. You know, you never want to assume that somebody's doing something on purpose, but it feels like she just doesn't care enough.
Right. That's what I'm getting to.
And I'm sure that being a doctor, just like being a nurse, all of you guys have really stressful jobs. And some people handle things differently. And so you never want to jump to a conclusion without having that conversation. Now, if you tell her all of this, you'll have a nice, you know, conversation about it. And then she continues to do it. Then now that's an issue. And now we have to take it higher. And you know what I would do too? One last thing, Kiana. After y'all have that conversation, send an email and be like, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today so that in case there's ever a question about it in the future, you can be like, we had the conversation, then I sent her this email.
Right. Well, I appreciate it because I'm getting ready for work, and I started to just go to her this morning and be like, hey, keep putting my face in front of her like, hey, good morning, Kiana, But I was like, I don't want to be a smart ass either, but like, you got to get the name right.
Yeah, because that energy, y'all don't need that. It's already, you guys are already doing a lot of public service and helping people every single day. You don't need that energy at work. It's already stressful enough.
Right. Well, I appreciate that. I'm going to take that advice and go and have my good morning like I usually do.
That's right, Kiki.
All right. Y'all have a good week.
All right,
All right,
you too.
Kiki.
Thanks.
Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice, call Yee right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.